You all good? Gizmo, you need to get closer. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. So first you're going to sanitize your table. Get your paper towels out of your setup bag. If they're in your drawer, get them out. Leave this one in here for the end. You will have a bigger setup bag, so you won't be wrestling out with that. Sanitize my table. Sanitize my hands. Sanitize my mannequin hand.
Yeah, I was a little bit like, how are you supposed to sanitize the hand? Like, are you supposed to like put it on your hand and then do it?
Put it right on that. And then have your towel out. Now you're going to begin. Get in your box that says sanitized implements on it. Get out your fingernail clipper. And a lot of juniors were holding it like this. That's not how a fingernail clipper goes. It goes forward just like this. So you're holding the sidewalls back of the nails. Put your nail in. You're really clipping. Up like this. Hold the sidewalls back. Clip. And if it goes flying, you're gonna pick it up off the floor. Even if you truly don't find where it goes, pretend that you found it. Like, oh, there it is. Pretend. Hold this sidewall back. Clip the nail. Just like that. And then I will take my clippings and pick them up off the towel and throw them away. And I will discard my clipper because I'm done with it. Then I will file the nails. This is what some of you missed on Friday or Wednesday. So I got my nail file out. I'm gonna hold the sidewalls back of the nail that I'm working on, and I'm gonna go from the corner to the center, just like this, giving it shape. This way, just like this. No back and forth business like this. Just the outside corners. That's why I don't pick a crazy shape. Just like this. On to the next one. Don't spend lots of time here because how much time do you have for this practical?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Can we just like round the edges?
Yep. And you noticed how I did not put the metal implement back in my box. Some of you were doing that. My box says it's sanitized implement. So everything you use is getting discarded. Hello.
Sorry, I was doing college stuff.
You're okay. I was wanting to wait on you, but I was like, ugh. Okay. Now that we filed the nails, you want to make sure that this is facing you and the nails are in there just like that in the water. The tool that I'm getting out is my brush. Some of you were up there like this. You got to make sure this is downward. So I'll grab the hand like this, kind of separate out the fingers, brush stroke down, getting dirt and debris out of each nail. Question? Anytime someone's heavy breathing, I think they have a question. So then my water is going over here. My hand will be placed on here and I'll dry it off. After it is dry, I'm going to apply cuticle cream.
Put cream under the fridge.
Wait there, yeah. I got my cuticle softener on the back of my hand. At this point, I'll have a Q-tip in here. I didn't have one out. So I'll have a Q-tip, put it in that, place it on the nail. So Q-tip one side, flip the Q-tip around, and on the other side, and keep going. Q-tip there, flip it around, Q-tip there, flip it around, Q-tip there, flip it around. Discard.
Do you use the same side of a Q-tip, like if it has extra product on it for multiple nails?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope, you're gonna put it in, touch it to the nail, flip it around, use it. And then if you had this on the back of your hand, you wanna use a cotton pledget and get it off. Now that that's off, now I'm bringing out my metal implement. I'm holding the sidewalls back, I'm pushing the cuticle area back on each nail, just like this. Be very careful when you do this. Even if you wanna slightly hover above like this, you can, because you do not want this to open up to let out the bird seed. That is not a good thing. So after I push back the cuticles, I'll turn my tool around and now I will clean the free edge. When I clean the free edge, I'll hold the nail up like this, stick the point in the middle of the nail and go out to that side, stick the point in the nail and go out that way on each nail. In, side, side. Be careful, obviously, so you don't poke through the glove on this one too. This is a sharp tool. Then I will discard of that. Now that I have them pushed back and cleaned, now I'm going to clip the cuticles. When you have this tool out, make sure the center piece goes up to the top. That way they open and close properly. This. Now I will hold the nail up like this, snip in a circular motion around and move to the next one. You want to be slightly hovering above, but be in contact with the hand. Now I will discard of that tool, and then I will take my orange buffer out. Like this. I'll go back and forth on the nail. I don't want to mess this polish up, so I'm not, but back and forth on the nail, making sure you get the edges. You're really using this tool. This just has paint on it, and I don't want to mess Liberty's glove up. Throw that away. Now I got my cuticle oil. Got my hand out like this, and I can hold the hand up and hover the cuticle oil above.
You're scaring me with that bottle.
I know, right? And you can set it down if you want. Because if you spill stuff, then you'll be in a panic, freaking out. Has anyone got questions so far? Does this make sense now that you're saying it again? Good. Now that I have that, I can rub this into the nails, but you don't necessarily have to. Then I will grab my lotion. Make sure it's on the back of my hand. Bring it up because you're emulsifying this before I put it to the hand. Then I'm massaging the hand. This, up like this. Grab each finger. And now moving on, nothing crazy with that. I'm gonna grab out my cotton pledge it, and I can use acetone, which I didn't set out, but we're gonna pretend this is acetone, to dehydrate the nails and get the product off the nails. So here, get the product off the nails. Throw that away. These need to be loosened before you put your massage products on though. I got lucky because that opened, but it doesn't always happen that way. I'm gonna hold the sidewalls back. I'm gonna show you guys this because I feel like a lot of you struggle with it. When you bring your polish out, you wanna wipe the side of the polish with this so you don't have a lot of polish on your brush. So wipe the side of it off, start in the center of the nail, kind of shimmy it back and forth, and then bring it out forward. Shimmy back and forth, bring it out forward. Making strokes back and forth. We're gonna pretend I did that to all the nails. So base coat is your first application. Once that dries, and you can kind of go like this for a second, you just can't blow on the nails. Somewhat like that. And something I like to do when I go to do red, I don't get rid of my towel, but I will fold it back so the red polish isn't gonna be affected by my towel. You do always wanna go with a black towel when you do manicuring, but I think packed in your kits is white. So just know when you go to state board, if you wanna pack a black towel, that's not a bad idea.
What do you mean by it affecting the towel? Like the color?
So if you go to paint and it's like this with how the fingernails are on the glove, see how it kind of can touch the side? So it'll mess your polish up. So that's why I kind of keep it like this and let the nails hang over. Got your polish out like this. Same thing, rules as applies. Drag your polish off the side. And I use my pinky for balance, but really do whatever works for you. And you're doing the same thing. Wiggle at the cuticle area and drag down. Be very cautious to not get paint on the glove. Another thing that could help too, not getting paint on the glove, is holding it up like this. Holding the sidewalls back as you paint. So you're more like this, wiggling it back and forth and forward. You're obviously getting scored on no red polish being on the glove. After you paint them all red twice, then you're gonna go in with what?
Top coat.
Top coat. So, like that. top coat.
Are we actually painting them today?
No. This is for mock state board. I just wanted to show you guys before you have yours. So like this. Putting on your base coat.
Top coat.
Top coat. Good. You had me twisted when you said base. Now that all my nails are painted, before I tell the proctor I'm done, I'm going to kind of fan out my nails and check to make sure they look perfect. Once I think that they look perfect, I'm going to make sure my bag and my box is discarded. I'm going to make sure these are just setting out, the ones with lids. Then I'm going to put my glove over to the side so it's not getting messed with. I'll fold up my towel. I'll sanitize my work area. So just like this, sanitizing my setup again. And then in order to tell the proctor that I am ready and everything's good, look at my station one more time, and then I'm turning the hand around facing forward so they know that I'm finished with 20 minutes. Any questions on Manicure Practical? Do you guys feel like you're good?
Yeah.
Yes. Any questions? Anybody? Okay. Now, next